Hello everyone, welcome back to Adjoint Gaming. Today we are on the second episode about Satisfactory and how to advance in the hardest difficulty startup territory in Dune Desert. Today we will talk about four things. How to advance here in our milestones, how to upgrade things here in MAM, how to find and process coal, and how to find and process oil. In the end, you will have a small bonus, so still stay till then and have fun. Okay, first thing, milestones. Opa, sorry. Okay. The first thing that you need to go, what I suggest, is of course, I think we talked about the previous time about 0 and 0, 1, 0 and 1. Okay, in tier 2, it's very important. Okay, you will have assembly, past assembly, clearing, pads, this and this. Okay, I think the most important thing to unlock is the part assembly. You will need the assembly in order to create many things, including the first items needed for your project in order to send items to your elevator. Copper sheet, rotor, you will need a lot, modular frames, or many things. Then I suggest you unlock conveyor belt 2. It is very, very important. Belt MK1 are very slow. That means that they will be bringing you things from the depots, from the resources very slowly. So it's not very good for fast production. At least MK2 brings transports not 60 but 120 resources per minute. That means that you will have twice the speed, and it is very good. Especially you will use it a lot when you will start using MK2 miners. More about it in a few. Awesome shop. Okay, something that we need to do if you have spare resources, because you put this is the way that you take tickets. What I mean, when you have resources that you don't need, you can put this small, let's say it's something like a constructor but very small, the awesome thing, and you start sending their resources. As you send resources, you will be collecting tickets. With tickets, you can unlock walls, you can unlock several things that, okay, let's say that you can have fun with it. We will see in the next episode about it. So it's something that it's not priority. Chainsaw biofuels, since we will start using coal and we will use coal and water in order to produce power, you don't really need to use so much to create biofuels and so on. Chainsaw, okay, it's good to cut woods, but I think that from this episode you will stop using grass and so on in order to create energy. Pads, I think it's the last thing that you should unlock, just to jump and so on and fall at you jellies. For me, it's not fun, or it's something that I need to use or use my resources, especially when I am in the start. Tier 3, we have the cool power. You need to unlock it as fast as possible because it will help you together with the coal, with the coal that we will go find now, to produce energy using coal generator. You will need the water extractor, so you can mix coal with water in order to produce power. So from now on, you won't have to use grass and so on in order to produce energy. Vehicles, I think it's too soon to use it at the moment. Leave it for the last things. Steel is the second most important thing that you need to unlock, because you will use the coal to produce steel, beams, and ingots and pipes. Okay, ingots, and then you will use ingots to produce beams and pipes. And then you will need the versatile framework as the second item needed for your objective for the space station. The last one is nice to have. The Xenobusher is a very nice item to defend yourself. I think when you go around to check the land and to check where are the resources, good to have this weapon. It needs some resources though, we will see in a few. Some inventory slots and one hand slot more. So I think you would should get it before vehicles or the jelly pads and so on. For tier 5 and 6, we will see in a few, but okay, you can see it now. Okay, for tier 5, oil extractor, one of the first things that you need to unlock. We will go see now where you can go and unlock oil. You will need it in order to produce plastic and rubber. In this game, you will need a lot of plastic till the end game. Believe me, really. It's one of the things that you really need to have in order to finish tier 8 and finalize the game. Manufacturer, very important in order to get the modular, which is one of the parts needed, modular and adaptive, the two last things that you need for the second phase of the space station. Okay, trucks, you won't use it yet, you don't have to, but computers is very, very important. You will need them from now till you get to the end game and finish it. Tier 6, fuel generator, it's good to have. Caterium Ore. I have a bonus for you for ore, so wait. It's good to use it. I haven't searched yet for fuel generator for in order to get electricity from for these fuel generators. I will do it in the next episode and I will show you. Jetpack, okay, it's good, but you need to have packaged fuel and so on. Not something that you need urgently. Train, very good. Not for now. Don't unlock it yet because, of course, you need to have steel items, heavy modular frames, and computers, and it's something that you don't have to waste your time yet. Very good. Also, after you get your jetpack and so on, to use pipelines MK2. I will do an experiment on the next episode about how to installing more um, oil extractors, sorry, coal generators, coal energy generators, and that will need more water from your water extractor. We will try to do two things. First, to extract more or to get a second extractor in order to install more factories, or we will try to use the same extractor and use MK2 pipelines to do our work. But if you don't want, don't unlock it first because it needs a lot of resources that you don't have yet because you need oil. First unlock coal, then oil, and then we'll continue to this. Okay. So, MAM will be used a lot in order to unlock several technologies. As you kill the general mobs around, you will get their sorry. Yeah, I have it here. Okay, you hog remains. You will get plasma splitter remains. You use them here in order to unlock various things about your character. One of the nice things that I have used at my first gameplay, I don't think that I will use it now, is the rebar gun. It's nice. It's a range gun, so you can create your ammo and then you can fire at the dangerous animals from far. Caterium. When you will have access to Caterium Ore, then it's good. What you will do is that you will go mine some with your hand, bring it back, put here 10, and then you will be able to get the Caterium ingots. So your smelter you will be able to create ingots. You will put some more resources there, and then you will be able to make quack wire, which you need it a lot. You will see soon how you will use it, and then we will start using better ammo, zipline in order to get yourself from the cables that you run your power lines, etc. In the end, this will unlock supercomputers. You will need it soon till the end game. It's an end game stuff. It's a bit complex to create. It needs manufacturer, but we will see it soon. Nutrition, okay, use your things that you get around. It's not very, very important to have at the moment. Power slugs, this is very, very, very important. if you get power slugs, you know, these small slugs that you get around the game, and it's very good to go around and search the game and the resources and so on. Overclock production will help you to start using more percent of your machines. 50% more productivity, or of the miners to work 50% better. And then if you put 2 of these shards, if you unlock it, then you will get this power shard as a reward that you can make with slugs. When you use 1 of them at your machines, they will go 50% faster. 2 of them 100% faster, and 3 of them 150% faster. Of course, they will use much more energy, but you will have a much better production. Quartz, okay. Generally, I haven't unlocked yet, I haven't found the source of quartz, but in the beginning, you can find a few quartz depots around, small ones, that you can get them with your hands, and it will help you unlock. The first one, silica, blade runners. As soon as you unlock it, guys, really, build them ASAP. They will help you a lot in order to go around much faster. Okay, when I get more silica, I will have one better slot, very good. And then I do, okay, for quartz crystal and the other things, I will wait till I have the depot, so I have a big quantity. Okay, that's it. Okay, now, from here, when you want to go and build and unlock the coal, normally V. Okay, let's go. The game, as we started here, if you remember, you will find it straight away. Okay, what you need to do is to get with you resources for 2 mines and several lines. Lines meaning you can make power poles and the power lines. Okay. Let's see, you will get, I will come back here to tell you what it has. Okay, let's go and find coal. Okay, we will go here straight. As you see, as this is here, the bending, let's say, rocks, you will go straight and you will find it. It's very important to put them all your lines in one vertically, all together, so they are organized. You follow this line and you go beyond this. Okay, when you pass this part, go down. Normally there will be 1-2 masters here. It's easy to take them with your weapon. Here there will be 2 depots of coal. What I do is that I try to build some foundations and put my machines on. It's just more pretty and you can organize it better. For coal, you will for steel, you will need coal, ore, and iron ore, raw, not to be processed. But the point is that to have the steel, you will use this, and then you will need for your coal. For your coal generators, you will need steel ore that will be produced from this, and water. I tried a lot here, guys. Here, if you go, you will see that there is a small river. I tried a lot and I could not find any place to put your extractor. If you want, you can go water extractor. Try to pull it, and you will get it's very shallow. You can put it. You need go much more deeper. That's why you will create 2 lines, 2 production lines, and you will take the ore with you. Okay, let's go back and see where it is and how we process it. Okay, guys. As you noticed, as we were coming from the base and going to the coal, you saw that there is 1 iron depot here. You will use this iron in order to create your steel ore. So you take 1 production line from here, and you take these 2 production lines of steel ore, and I think you will go at this point, which is one of the first points that they are deep enough in order to put your first water extractor. So what I did, I put the water extractor, here it's deep enough, so here, where it start creating a small lake, let's say. I put, for the beginning, because I didn't have coal generator yet, I put biofuel, biomass burner, sorry. I put fuel, so it start getting water, extracting water from the lake, from the river, and bring it here. It would be good in these cases to start using, for example, I start putting before I install the coal generators to make a flood buffer. So it starts saving the water till you make your coal. It saves you time. Also, what I did till I can install this, I put some containers here and it started saving the ore till I was ready to put everything. Okay, so how it works? I used one of my lines to create energy, and a second line in order to create steel ore, and then steel beams and steel pipes. So you bring here your ore, you split it. I split it into 2 and then again in 2. This is a coal generator. So it needs coal to work and water. So here you put here, here is the cross to split the water. Bring it. I use pipelines bumps. I don't think they are really needed, but since I have had many issues in the past, it's good to have them, I think. If you stop having water, you stop having energy. So it will be a big issue to restart the whole process and start creating. Okay, this is a slime there. Okay, we will go get it. So you put coal, you put water, and it starts producing energy. It's enough energy to create a small factory, as I will show you. Here I saved place to put 3 more of these. As I told the previous video, maybe I will put a second extractor here to use it, or I will use MK2 in order to extract water. I will test them both and let you know. So I created here, I split again the ore. So I created 2 foundries, iron ore that I showed you before, and the coal to create steel ingots. Steel ingots, okay, they go to containers, also good to have. And then I split it again and go to constructor. Constructor, I create, I have 2 factories to create steel beams and 2 factories to create steel pipes. I put it here. Okay, there are many different strategies how to save the beams. One is to create one double here and one double here and connect them. The other one is to split, to create a splitter after the first one, after your constructor, and split them in 3 different industrial containers. I think they're all good. But I use a lot of foundations in order to create my factory. Okay, so now I have my energy. I'm good. So I go back. And then I create 2 factories, small factories, temporary ones, in order to create my plates, iron with screws to create reinforced plates, and then use them with iron to create modular frames. This is the first factory that we automate. I will create a separate session about how to create efficiently a factory, but for now, just use one line and see how it goes and how it produces. Okay, now here I created two levels. One level to produce the smart platings for the first tier, and the other this down in order to create iron-forced plates. Okay, this is sure. Once you see that you have your production up, come here and do the same. I should remember in the previous episode we just had here our extractors. our portable miners who were doing the work. Now we just use the the miner in K1, get the ore, we split it here, and then we have two smelters. They are very, very slow, especially when they don't have this, let's say, the upgrade. So you better split. You don't worry about the speed. Split, they create ingots, and then you create a wire at both, and then you create one more constructor in one of these for the wire to be changed to cable. So, and then you split. Here I did split into two parts with a splitter. Here, conveyor splitter. So here I save in these two cable and in these two wire to have. Okay, having saved, maybe it doesn't sound very good to you, or I'm not crazy if you don't use it, but it's good for the beginning in order to have some resources in order to be able to build stuff. Okay, so once we have this, we will go to see now how to extract oil and create rubber and plastic. Okay, guys, here is the point that we started. So, when you want to start, you need to go search for oil. The oil will go from that way, plus that we will show you our bonus. Here I have created an automation about creating my iron rods and iron plates. We will see it how to create efficiently in another episode. Here I bring everything, the bonus thing that I will show you, and what I produce from oil, meaning that I produce plastic, I produce rubber, and the coke. As you see, how to save them, I bring them with one line from the source, and then I split them into three. So all of these three big storages save everything. Create here, put here, guys, put your here foundations, create a big factory, and put them all in an order. 3 for plastic, 3 for rubber, 3 for coal, and 3 for petrol coke, and 3 for the small surprise. Okay. So I suggested to create this. Don't go. You can go from this way. You can go around and search for oil, or you can go straight. You can just build. It's easy. I will show you one. This. Press. If you go like this, you will pay 1%. Press R. You see now it goes build zoom. And if you start having here iron plates, okay, let's bring some iron plates just to show you. Okay, here we are. Some plates. One. If you use this build mode zoom, you can click once and then put it go, and it will start going down. This means you can create something like this, not speed by piece. Because put it in one piece by piece, it's very difficult. So you create here a line and you go straight. Okay, you continue going straight, and this is how I got my resources back also. Okay, we are at the end of the cliff, so you make the same road going downwards. Of course, you bring with you a power line, put it down. Okay, please be careful here. It starts being a bit dangerous, especially after this point. You will see two different creatures. Take them down, place your foundations, and put here at oil. You can put an oil extractor. There are two more here. I haven't put anything yet, but I don't have a lot of power. Since I use only 3 coal generators, I'm a bit limited on the power that I can use. So, put one extractor, oil extractor, use fruit buffer, and then create 2 machines. 2 refineries. Refinery, what you need to put is only the oil. One refinery is to produce plastic, and the other one to produce rubber. It's not only about rubber, they produce also heavy oil residue. What you can do about it, since you need to put it somewhere, you put it here at another refinery, and you change it to the receipt that says petroleum coke. So, please, if you cannot extract both of them from the first machines, you won't be able to produce to have plastic and so on. Because if the game does not have any space to put this oil, this purple one, it will start producing rubber also. So we need one more set of refineries to take this, to distill this to oil residue and create oil and create petroleum coke. This coke will be put again into the line, and you will take it with you. Two lines for this, one line that comes for rubber, and one line that comes for plastic. How basically? Okay, if you are thinking, okay, how I make this, it's very simple. I will make one of this and delete it. I make this, the stackable conveyor, I put here, and up or here. Let's say that I need to put here and here, and then I select my belt, and it's very important to have very clear where is the starting point with the end point. I press click here and click here. You see, it shows the way it goes from here to here. Sorry, to here. It shows the way because you can say I wanted to go from here to here, and I will do the same. No, because this line, you will see, if you see here, it goes that way. See, because you set it like this from left to right. Okay. And this is how we build our lines. Okay, then now let's go back to our main factory and see what do we do about these resources. Okay guys, as I told you before, you can go up from the stairs from the beginning, or you can come from this point and go up, that you won't need to build anything. But why do you need this? This is your bonus. If you come from this way, in order to build as I show you, you will find by accident Caterium. You just need to get some by hand, press E, and then you will unlock it. Then you can go do your upgrades and you will have it. So I put my miner here, I put it in the line, and I brought it together with all the rest. It is good, see it from up here. See, everything is in line. Put them all together in line, and then you can use it to make your factory. Please be careful at this part down here. It's uranium. It's very dangerous for you at the moment. You don't have the suit for handle this, and you will die. So stay away. So create here small factory. Down here there is a small. Okay, I left one point here empty. There is one more iron ore source that I don't use it yet, but I will find a use for it soon. Since we don't have a lot of power, we can't use and do whatever we like. Okay, for the same here, I bring. Okay, I use it here. I bring one line here. You see, one line. I bring pipes from the place that I created, one a line of range, and I put them here in order to create stators. Okay. Here I use the iron rods that I create and the screws that I create here, the same way that I show you for copper. This is how I use this iron to create my ingots. Here, two smelters. It's the first one that we see, the first one that we use the miners. One extractor splits to two smelters, iron ingots. Iron ingots create iron rod and plates. Iron rods come here and plates go there. Plates are used to go create at this point. The iron rods and screws that I create to create rotors, and the plates. They use it here to create, I think, the the last part. Yes. The plates plus the screws to create the reinforced iron plates. Together, I split them in two. If you can go wider, you can split them all into three. I have my plates that I will use a lot to upgrade my lines, etc. I will have here my rotors, and here I will have my stators. Stators plus rotors, they can make motors. I will create, when I have more power, I will extend my factory and I will put a few lines to create rotors, motors, and they are being used in many stuff till endgame, really, guys. This is the automated lines that I created also for limestone, since I used a lot. Don't forget to get your peanuts. To create a lot of concrete, sorry, in order to create my factory, and one storage in the end in order to put everything. As you saw, we have started automating our factory, and soon we will start using one of the new features of the game, that we can create the blueprint designer, create our blueprint, then use it to create small parts of factories, and then we will see how we can create apply these parts in levels and then use them as a temporary, let's say, temporary factories, or creating a bigger line using these more complex systems. Okay, this is it for today. Next time I will try to show you the blueprint designer and more things about the wire, etc. And then we will try to advance to the next tier for research, continue our research and unlock the last tier for the game, which will be much more complex and it will take much more time in order to finish it for the end game stuff. Till then, have fun. Please subscribe. Please write your comments below. If you need more advice or something else, please let me know. I can create some smaller videos for some tips. Till then, have fun and thank you for joining.